Hey everybody, Sagittarius 98 Adam here, and it is time for the King of the Landscape Matchday 2. So I need to get about 14,800 points. I believe it's for 14,811 points this time to advance. That is because I'm not the first one playing, unlike last time. There have been many competitors that have played, and at the moment, if I get that 14,000 sum, I will be automatically in for the next round. 5 more players are eliminated, just like last time. However, last time 2 players did not play, and instead Freckles and Taylor Sherman were added back, or not added back, but added into the tournament, which means that in reality only 3 players were eliminated last time. So now we have 25 players left. There will be 20 left after today, or after this week. As you may see on the channel, I will release these videos 1 week after they are played. That is on the request of Radix, who made that a rule for this tournament. So I'm going to abide by it. And we will see. This is quite a hard round. Now you got about 18,000 points, which is about the threshold. I believe Killer Mapper got about 20,000 points. But the threshold is lower. Or higher. Yeah, I mean, it's lower. It's a harder challenge, is what you can figure out the terminology there. But I will begin, of course, no moving, because it's the King of the Landscape. This landscape looks like a couple of things. One that immediately comes. Yeah, this is 100% Lesotho. Yeah, I mean, look, it's either Lesotho or Mongolia, and this does not look like Mongolia. Really, it looks much more like Lesotho. The sun is in the north, which indicates sun hemisphere. I mean, right? We're in Lesotho, right? Let's go for the middle, because I don't know. I don't know Lesotho that well. Let's go a little further south and see. This could also be South Africa, I guess. Stay in the middle instead of going back down. Thinking it felt a little bit more southern, but turns out nope, it was more northern. Of course, this is not a competition to beat Killer Mapper necessarily, and of course I just lost about 100 points. Very nice location and a good start, unlike last time. This is a little hard. I think it's New Zealand. It kind of looks like New Zealand, except the sun is in the south. But what else could this be? I mean, Scotland? I guess this could be Scotland. I mean, if the sun is in the south, it's got to be Scotland, then. I really don't like that answer. I still think it's New Zealand, but there's sheep, there's ferns. That screams New Zealand, but I don't know. I really don't know. White line down the middle. What does white line down the middle really indicate? It could be either one. This could legitimately be either one. I mean, I guess the right one. I've got 4,500 points. Well, that depends on where in New Zealand. If I guess the wrong one, I've got 2 points. About. I mean, this is how of course, 14,800 is a threshold for the moment. There are plenty of players that have not played yet, and there are plenty of players that will likely do worse than that 14,800 mark, which means that it is plenty of room still. It does not mean that this will be the end of the world and the end of the competition for me if I get less than 14,800. That's certainly not the case. Yeah, I still don't know. It's either New Zealand or Scotland. I just can't commit myself to either one. It looks so much like New Zealand, but the sun is in the south very clearly. Yeah, I mean, the sun is nowhere here. It's clearly in the south, so I think it's got to be Scotland then. I just don't feel... I mean, but how could the compass be wrong? It could be. I don't really know how. We're not outside of Glencoe. I know how Glencoe looks. I've been to Glencoe. It's not how Glencoe looked. We're probably out in the western highlands. Yep, well, Ireland, but yeah, oh, well, I guess almost the exact same spot as Killer Mapper. Ireland it was. Would not have guessed Ireland. Makes sense, but I would not have guessed Ireland. We're on the R344 in County Galway. That's good. I lost again to Killer Mapper, but that doesn't matter. This looks like Peru. Colombia. Looks like Peru. Yeah, there's not going to be snow in Colombia. Okay, so there's not going to be snow in Colombia. Sun is in the north. Yeah, this is Peru. This could also be Argentina. The snow is throwing me off because I would say Peru. It's a little greenish too with a lake. Let's split the difference just in case. It's not northern Argentina. I can guarantee it's not northern Argentina. Should I go for southern Argentina? This somehow does not look right. You know what? Chile. Chile is a good possibility. Chile, it's down south. I mean, if I go here and it's Peru, then I've got 1,000 points. It's not great, but it's I mean, it's so, because if I've got the right country, then I'm set. This doesn't look like Peru, really. I've got to go with Chile. I think we're further south, but I've got to go there. It was Bolivia. It should have gone northern. Yeah, only 1,000 points, even less. We're outside of La Paz. Yeah, it had that feel, but it looked a lot more southern than it really was. Okay, this is a good question. The sun is in the south. Italy? It doesn't look like Italy, really, but I don't have anything else that I could consider. Those houses are too blurry to see. Spain is another possibility. Spain or Italy? This looks much more like Italy than it does Spain. It's hard to really tell anything. Yeah, this looks like Central Italy. So I gotta go with Central Italy. It's probably Spain, but, you know, let's... yeah, it could be Spain. I could see it being Spain. It could also be France. But I think Italy is a much more plausible candidate. I don't know if my map froze or if the internet went down. Both of which are very possible. Very possible. There we go. So Italy. We're saying Central Italy. Actually, probably more Southern Italy. My Foggia. That looks Swiss, but we're not in Switzerland. This is very, very not Swiss looking area. Those houses look very European, so at least there's that. This is should not be the U.S. This should be Europe, probably Italy. Those houses look pretty Italian. Let's go with it. Ooh, it was France. Pagina Nacional de Seven. So it was France. Yeah, I was thinking France was a possibility. We just didn't go with it. So we're at 11,800, which means that I need about 3,000 points on this, which I have no idea where this is for the time being. And it's not like I'm going to find road signs, so let's think this through logically. Yellow on the side. Chile is a possibility. Sun is in the south. It's really in the west. 11,800 is still a good score. I mean, that's what I had last time, but I think 11,800 is going to be good enough to advance. So even if I do choose the wrong continent here, which is a possibility, because this, ooh, Tunisia. Tunisia is a possibility as well. I don't think it's Tunisia. It doesn't look, it looks sort of like Tunisia, but I don't think Tunisia has that many. Well, maybe. I mean, well, we're saying Chile, but it's not Chile because sun's in the south. So, can't be Chile, right? What else could it be? It's not Mexico. It's not the U.S. I mean, this is a good contender. You know what? It could also be the UAE. Ah, there we go. It's the UAE. That's where I know it. The yellow markings, I think, are used in the UAE. It's got to be the UAE. It's got to be the UAE. It's that type of landscape. I mean, if it's not, then it's a really bad guess. But I think I'm going to go with it. It's the most logical one to me. Most of the street view in the UAE is close to Fujairah, Dubai. So that's where I'm going to stay. We're on a major road, so about like the E89. Correct. Ooh, we're down by the Oman border. That's Oman, right? Yeah, that's Oman. Okay, I did beat Killer Mapper on that round. Okay, so 16.752. A very strong showing. Better than Radix. Not better than 90, but... Well, actually, 2,000 points worse than 90, so it's still not close. But my target was CoStar. I had to beat CoStar. 14,870 was the threshold for me, 14,871. So I did beat CoStar. I even beat Radix. I'm in 5th. Plenty of room here. So I am qualified for the next round, which means that next week there's going to be another video. I don't know how many people will be eliminated then, but it will be... another series. I think there will be fewer people eliminated with each round since there's 9 rounds, but at this pace we would only be like 4 rounds or 5 rounds. So yeah, it was quite an enjoyable seed. Maybe with the, well, all of it was enjoyable. I mean, I don't like my guess in Chile, but it was still enjoyable. It was a cool location. So, a very fun challenge and a very fun series so far in the King of the Landscape. And until next time, see you.